What's up, everyone, and hello. My name is Diamond Howard, and I'm a Student Supports Manager for Communities and Schools of Chicago. And today we're going to talk about another aspect that we are made of. And what are we all innately made of? You see it at the bottom of your screen. Yep, that's right, relationships. Relationships, by definition, is simply where two or more people connect, two or more objects connect, or two or more concepts connect. So the important thing that I want to talk about in relationship today is human connection. In a social distancing world, we have lost the innate ability to connect humanly in person. And so I think that's important. I think in this time we have learned that it has a lot of value to us, and we learn to appreciate it more. And so in this time where we have to social distance from our loved ones, where we have to social distance from some of our friends, where we have to social distance from people that we were really close with, how do we still connect with them? How do we still build bonds? How do we still build relationship? Because that's important even in this season. And so one thing that I thought of to do with people during this season was the affirmation challenge. Now, it started off as a personal journey, something that I wanted to do for myself. And then it became something that I started to do with my students, and then it overflowed to my colleagues, and then it became this thing that I felt like I should share with everyone. So that's why I'm here today on this video sharing with you. So a couple of things that you're going to need for this. If you did the challenge with Ms. Juarez on Friday, you may have some of these things already. So you're going to have some note cards. So I like the colorful ones because I believe living in life is color is fun. If you have some Post-its in different colors, you can use those as well. You just have to write a little smaller, or you can connect them together to make a bigger space. If you have some white simple print paper or some line paper, that will work as well. What I've seen some people do is take a postcard or an envelope or something like that, line it up, and use scissors to cut it to a smaller space, so when they send it or when they share it, the person can put it on their desk, put it in their office, put it in their room, wherever they may want to put it. As you see, mine's posted here, which simply says you are worthy. Somebody told me that, and so I reminded myself of that in my office. In addition to that, some markers and some glue, just in case you want to get really creative. Some of us have some really creative spaces, some really creative hands, and I just want you to explore all that in this activity. So these are some of the things you're going to use. And so what an affirmation is, to affirm, that's the root word, means to validate, to confirm, to speak positively of something that already is, something that wants to become, or something that needs pushing. And so basically affirmations, or to affirm, simply means to speak positive of something, or to speak positive of something that doesn't exist or something that you want to exist. So for instance, today I got up, I did my makeup, and so I felt beautiful. I called my mom and had a conversation with her about, how she was doing, doing my weekly check-in, and she said, "Diamond, you look beautiful." Exactly. She affirmed something that I already knew that I had or was feeling today. And so in that moment, she boosted my confidence, and she built me up and affirmed or said something positive that made me feel even better about myself. So affirmations simply validate what already exists in someone, or something that they want to become. So let's say I didn't feel so beautiful today, and my mom was like, "You really look nice and you're glowing." So then she has made me feel a space that I wasn't necessarily. So when you do your affirmation cards, I'm going to challenge you to think about a person that you are in close relationship with, that's helped you during this time of transition, I would say, or during the time of unknown. So that person, your mom, your dad, your sister, your friend that lives across the country, your cousin that you haven't heard from a while, that person who really did something for you in this season that made you just sit back and reflect and was like, "I'm appreciative of them." And so I want you to write them affirmations. So normally affirmations, we do them for ourselves, but then this time I think we also need to validate the people that are important to us, who are in relationship with us. So again, use those cards, use those markers, get creative, because when you make it bold and beautiful, you attract it to the mind. So when they see it, it comes to the forefront of their mind, and it's more likely to manifest. Either they know it, they become it, or they're already that, and it's just a beautiful thing to experience and to know that someone is thinking of you in that space. So on this week, I did this affirmation challenge with some students, and I want you to listen up to what they said about the people who are in close relationship with them and how they feel about the people they are to them. So let's roll that. And so, with that being said, my students had a lot to say about the people they care about, and I'm pretty sure you do too. So I challenge you, hashtag affirmation challenge, to write some affirmations out about the important people in your life, the people you care about, the people who have value in your life, and say something that validates them. Say something that confirms them, and say something that makes them feel positive about themselves. So I want to see them. I want to see some of them. So you can comment on this post. You can share them with CIS of Chicago. But I want to see hashtag affirmation challenge. And I want you to say stuff about people you are in close relationship with. You can do it for yourself. You can do it for the people around you. Let's build those relationships. Let's build those connections. And let's build each other up during this hard time. Thank you. I'm Miss Howard, and I'm out.